College basketball picks for Friday, February 27th, coming your way right now. Buckle up, Jack. We're in the jungle. Off the jump, it's the best bet for today's show, the Daily Sizzler. It's Miami of Ohio, minus 12.5 at Western Michigan. Miami of Ohio, of course, the last standing, lone remaining, unbeaten team in college basketball. An unblemished, perfect, stupendous 28-0. And with that comes pressure. Of course, you want to remain unbeaten, but you're also going to get everyone's best effort, their top game. They all want to be the one to knock you from the ranks of the unbeaten. They want to be the one to be Goliath, take that slingshot, and strike Goliath dead. Not so fast, Jack. I think we're okay with the cover here against Western Michigan. Miami of Ohio has remained laser-focused in this unprecedented 28-0 run. Their last 10 road games, 9-1 against the spread. They average 91.6 points per game and have a point differential of plus 17.5 per game. They're blowing teams out. Western Michigan scores 16 points less a game than Miami of Ohio does, and they have a point differential of negative 4.7 per game. In their last 9 games, when lined as an underdog, they're just 2-7 against the spread. Miami of Ohio Redhawks is today's Daily Sizzler. Now, Friday's college basketball slate isn't very big, and it's not very great. There are 4 games I think worth wagering on, 3 of them in this video. My favorite, the 4th one, is my premium play for the day. It's called my $5 favorite, and you can get it. The link is in the comment section. For $5, it gets text right to your phone. There's another link in the comment section as well, and that's to become a Jungle member. And as a member, you get my full betting card sent to your phone every single morning. All my personal plays, everything I bet, gets sent right to you. You also get access to our members-only Discord and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you're considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin and see if it's for you. We move on to the marquee matchup of Friday night. It's Michigan, of course, minus 1.5 at Illinois. Michigan 16-1 inside the Big Ten, 9-0 overall on the road. They did have that neutral site loss to Duke. That doesn't count as a road game. It counts as a neutral site game. Illinois 13-4 inside the Big Ten, 13-2 overall at home. Both teams lost to Wisconsin. Remember that. When I look at Michigan's 2 losses, and again, just one inside the conference and one in neutral site, I can understand them. Okay, Wisconsin shot the eyes out of the ball from 3 from beyond the arc, and Duke's the number 1 team in the country. And in that game, the Blue Devils outplayed, out-hustled Michigan. They out-rebounded them big time, 41-28. They had 13 offensive rebounds. Michigan never gives that up. And Duke beat them in paint points, everything within the paint. Michigan didn't rebound as well as you'd think, though, after that game. They faced Minnesota at Michigan. They were 21.5 point favorite and beat them by just 10. Illinois coming off of a bad loss at UCLA. They lost straight up as a 6.5 point road favorite. They also lost to Michigan State, UConn, and Alabama. It's hard to imagine Michigan losing 2 out of 3, and it's also hard to imagine Illinois losing 2 in a row, especially with the second one being at home and in a huge focus spot. And when we look at the 2 losses that Michigan had, again, it was Wisconsin's 3-point shooting, and it was Duke's rebounding and Duke's paint play. Points in the paint that beat them. And these are 2 things that Illinois does at an elite level. In fact, Illinois is the number 1 3-point shooting team in the Big Ten. They make 11.3 3-point shots per game. Not take, they make. They're also the number 1 rebounding team in the Big Ten. They pull 41.2 rebounds per game. So the 2 things that beat Michigan, 3-point shooting and paint play. Illinois does better than the teams that beat them. Factor in the home court atmosphere that Michigan's going to have to deal with and a few home whistles. I like the Fighting Illini plus the 1.5. Here's the best part. We can boost the odds for you. MyBookie.ag is a partner of the show. They're one of the biggest online sports books that there is. It's not an app, right? It's a website, MyBookie.ag. If you go and you bet this game there under Partners Picks, you go to the tab Partners Picks, it'll be Silverbacks Bets. You're going to get the best odds on any book if you bet Illinois plus the 1.5. So I don't know what the exact odds will be, but you have to do it after 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time on Friday. Okay, they're a West Coast company. So mybookie.ag. Okay, go to Partners Picks. Take Illinois plus the 1.5. The odds will be boosted under Silverback's bets. It's the best price you'll find on any book for this game. If you don't yet have an account with mybookie.ag, even better, open up a new account with them. Make sure to use promo code Silverback. And if your first bet doesn't hit, it's refunded up to $500. They're a great company. One thing I like about them too, well, number one, it's legal in all 50 states. So some of you guys who are limited with the states that you can, the books you can use mybookie.ag in any state. And also, they have a customer service number. So many books have that super annoying virtual app. Virtual chat. I can't stand it. Mybookie.ag customer service on a phone whenever you need them. Last game we're looking at, Appalachian. This game's going to be a really good game. Appalachian State minus 1.5 at Texas State. Appalachian State 11-6 in conference play, 7-6 straight up on the road overall. Texas State 10-7 in conference play, 15-1 straight up overall at home. These are two of the best defensive teams in the Sun Belt. App State is the best, allowing 65.6 points per game. Texas State allows 71.1. Texas State is the better offensive team, higher scoring team, and better shooting team. And they don't do it with the long ball. The strength of their offense and the way they play is through their front court. Texas State's lone home loss, remember they're 15-1 at home. Their lone home loss came to Arkansas State, who's a much different team than Appalachian State. Polar opposite, Arkansas State is the highest scoring team in the Sun Belt, and they also give up a lot of points. They play fast and they try outpace you and outscore you. Appalachian State is a complete opposite. Slow tempo, good defense, and although that travels well, that's the kind of game that Texas State wants to play too. And as I mentioned, they're nearly flawless at home. I think this will be a tightly contested game. And two things that tilt me toward Texas State is, of course, the home court, 15-1. And number two, all close games come down to free throw shooting. That's how it is. And it's so important because Texas State is the much more superior free throw shooting team. They make 76% of their free throws, second best in the Sun Belt Conference. Appalachian State, dead last in the Sun Belt, 64%. That'll be the difference. I like the Bobcats plus the 1.5 at home. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. Be careful out there. And I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.